Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're here in Orlando, and let me explain why. Recently, in the last couple videos, you guys have seen me in Cuba, and Cuba was real. I mean, there's a lot of things that I saw that I experienced that I wasn't able to shake. So instead of taking a break from traveling, I doubled down in my privilege, and now I'm here in Orlando.
Let's get a little comparison game going.
The things that I saw in Cuba versus the things that I'm going to see and experience while I'm here in Orlando. Socialist communist stronghold of Cuba versus the hyper-capitalist Orlando. But you guys know me, you know my style. You know I'm not going to go to Disney World. I'm going to head to downtown Orlando just now.
In my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight.
Kind of reminds you of one of these old western towns. The only thing is that there's nobody here. There's no tumbleweeds, there's no cowboys, no pistols.
And that's a misunderstanding on my part. Unlike in Cuba and where I'm from, people don't exactly like to walk in Florida.
For whatever reason, pizza seems to be one of the most common street foods in Havana. Now, I had one that was good, and then I had one that was not so great. Let's see how this one tastes here in Florida. But don't get it twisted. New York is the epicenter of American pizza. See how this goes down.
Everything on this pie was A1. I mean, the toppings were fresh, the sauce was amazing, the crust, the crust was perfectly brick oven baked, and the cheese was everything. Perfect flavor and super fresh.
Already?
As I waited, I couldn't help but notice the scores of young women passing while drunk. And not just regular drunk, I mean hammered at 1 p.m.
Really?
The drinkers in Cuba have a sense of decorum.
It's not even 2 o'clock. Where is it, over here? Is it over here with... Oh, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is officially drink o'clock. Let's get it.
I've actually been informed that I walked right past the Vibe, so let's go see if we can get into the Vibe.
The Mojito is the national drink of Cuba. Let's see how it tastes here in Orlando.
Okay, so thus far, the Cuban Mojito is way better than this Orlando Mojito. It's not even close, like not even close. Without sounding too nerdy about making drinks, I would say that this Mojito is good, but the lime to mint ratio is wrong. There's way too much lime for the amount of mint or the strength of the mint that's here. In Cuba, they get that right. They make sure that the balance is just right. I'm gonna admit something very shameful. While I was in Cuba, I did not have a cigar because it seemed just a little bit convoluted on how to get one and how to procure one without getting scammed. So Here I am in Orlando, and we're going to do a cigar. So cigars are very much a part of Floridian Cuban culture. Many of the cigar factories that were in Cuba were actually moved out of Cuba initially and moved to Key West. Now, after that, they found that the labor situation in Key West is kind of complicated. So thereafter, they were moved to Ybor City in Tampa. Actually, Ybor City was created just for cigar making. And now, here we are, maybe 100 years later, still puffing on cigars. This cigar was made in the Dominican Republic. It's light. I'm gonna tell you guys something about myself. I had a tendency to do things a little bit too hard and a little bit too fast. Get your mind out of the gutter. But if you do that with a cigar, that'll cause you to get sick. So I chose something that's very, very light, and I'm consciously pacing myself. The darker the cigar, the stronger it is, generally speaking.
For any of you who are interested in cigar culture or cigar history, I have an Ybor City video on here, and I'll put it in the description box below.
Also, I don't know what it is about having a cigar, but you have to have it with something dark. So like if you're drinking, you have to have like a dark rum, a dark whiskey. Well, all whiskeys are dark, but a bourbon, etc. It just goes very well together. The smokiness of the oak barrel just works with the smokiness of the cigar. Thank you. I feel like it's this part of the cigar that's the most dangerous, right? This little nub piece. So as you guys can see, unlike Cuba, the vibe isn't in the street here. You have to go into places, you have to spend money to have fun. But I have that, so let's go have fun.
My ex-Orlando boo recommended that I hit shots, but unfortunately, they were closed.
When's the last time you guys been to a Thai restaurant that plays trap music? Let's look at it.
And here I am like a good little tourist, by myself, sipping my rum, and like clockwork, trouble finds me. When I'm in the street with no wingman. No wingman. One of my friends right here. Watching this video. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. I definitely have more videos here for you. Just click on your favorite one.